is what we've been training on. It's an old British bike. Sexy bike. It took a little bit of getting used to. You have to ride it like an old car too, but it's still fast. I'm gonna ride the hell out of it.
We are on our way to the Metisse factory. We're gonna go see Jerry Lisi, the owner of Metisse, who supplied all the bikes for our movie. I had a torrid love affair with that bike.
Hey, Armie, how are you?
Nice to see you. How you been?
Nice to see you. Very good, thank you.
My name's Jerry Lisi, the owner of Metisse Motorcycles Limited. Well, the history basically is the Rickman brothers that created the Mark III motorcycle and proved to be a very, very successful motorcycle in that period.
This is your factory, obviously attached to your golf course and your country club.
This is the part of it.
Yeah.
And this is where we sort of do a bit of assembly in here and a few repairs.
And how many people do you have working in here?
There's 3 to 4 of us. This is my old Harley Davidson, which is more familiar to your country.
Yeah, the good old V-twin.
Yeah.
And you guys do all the tubing and all
Yeah, we do the whole thing,
you really?
know. Yeah. So you can make these all out. That's what Metisse is all about, because it means half-breed, and you can use bits off anything to make one bike, if you get my meaning.
Right, because originally the Metisses, it was basically you would select the engine you'd want,
Absolutely,
you'd select whatever you wanted,
yeah.
and then Metisse would build you the bike you wanted. Safety.
And this is where we do all the jigging up, and we make all the frames in here, you see. And this would be a typical jig for the frames, and these would hold all the plates in place while you're welding them and what have you.
How old is this rack?
That was an original Rickman jig from years ago.
The Rickman brothers.
Yeah, the Rickman brothers, yeah.
It's great to see an old piece of machinery like this that you guys use to make these bikes, especially because, I mean, I would say a large portion of Metisse bikes have probably come off of this rack.
Absolutely right,
So,
yeah.
including the ones that they were racing in the late 60s and...
I reminded they would have probably had 4 or 5 of these jigs.
Right. Well, this is fantastic. Should we go see what it looks like when we get a little more?
Absolutely, yeah, I'll take you through.
So this bike is a lot closer to the exact bike
This
you were
is
using.
pretty much the bike you rode, except it has lights.
Right,
and this is the road version that we do, you know?
So this one is in a stage of completion, but what else do you have to do on
Well,
this
this one, obviously, we have to fit the wheels now. This is pretty much there, this one. It's a slightly different version.
Oh, yeah, look at these handlebars.
Yeah, these are, this guy wanted different handlebars on them and what have you.
You can get whatever you want on these bikes.
You
right?
can do what you
Totally
like.
customizable.
The thing's totally customer needs, we deal with that.
These bikes are completely bespoke pieces of art. And, you know, I feel like there aren't that many people who are lucky enough to get to ride them. We actually have someone here who was lucky enough to get to blow up several of them through his negligent abuse. But this is Lee, our stunt rider for the movie, Lee Morrison. Yeah. Good to see you, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Jerry.
I mean, this is the roots of what you do. I mean, you were
Yeah,
a pro
definitely.
rider. You know, this is where it all kind of started.
Yeah.
It's getting back to basics.
And for me, again, it's the first time I've ridden like a 60s motocross bike. So for me, being sport with all the bikes, modern technology that I've had, to get back on these, once you embrace what they are, it's been so much fun.
Well, I feel like we've seen where you guys make the frames. I've seen where you assemble them. We've seen the finished product. I think we've had enough foreplay. Should we go maybe take one for a little ride?
Why not?
Yeah,
let's go and do it. Yeah.
So good. Oh, it's such a difference from the 650 bike.
I gotta do one more lap. You don't get many days like this at all where you get to drive out to the Metisse factory in the English countryside, jump on a motorcycle and tear it around in a big grass field. I mean, I've definitely had worse days. I'm not sure if I've had better. We absolutely love the bikes, and I feel like it really made that part of the movie. And so thank you for letting us use them. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay.